coming back again this week to check in and see what we've been up to. We would love you to check back through our channel and check out the last few episodes on Point Billie, North Lefroy and South Lefroy to catch up with where we left everyone last week at the Yardie Creek exit. We can't wait to share the explosive-packed episode with you as we weave our way through to Exmouth for a long overdue date night at the Barbecue Father, once-in-a-lifetime swim with the whale sharks, and a chance to let our hair down at the Whalebone Brewery before we headed back into another remote beach camp at the Ridge. We have a quirky encounter with a peacock at the Roadhouse as we head south to the awe-inspiring Quobba Blowholes to get our rig snapped in front of the famous King Waves kill sign. When we arrived back in town, we decided to stay at the Ningaloo Caravan and Holiday Resort, which was centrally located in the laid-back coastal town of Exmouth, was within walking distance of the IGA supermarkets, and was an ideal base to reset after spending a few weeks off-grid camping in the Ningaloo. A lot of the caravan park has been updated, we found all the facilities to be top-notch, and it was a great spot for us to stay with the dogs on a powered site for just $64 a night. Poolside dining.
They're coming.
With the hunky spunky. Woo! Tonight's menu at the Barbecue Father here in Exmouth, and gnocchi sounds great, and so does the ravioli. Delicious little drinks for tonight. We have Jack Daniels and Coke, and we have Sauvignon Blanc. It's come from the bucket of ice. Woo! Gnocchi and parma with some salad and some wino. Snitchy. How's the snitchy, babe? And Mum, we're after a review.
Not bad. Nothing special, it's not bad.
Jace was lucky enough to receive red balloon vouchers for his birthday and Father's Day, which gave him the opportunity to go out on a day tour with Ningaloo Discovery to swim alongside the whale sharks, which was an unforgettable experience. But the adventure did not stop there, as he also got to interact with a humpback whale as he snorkeled his way along the Ningaloo Reef, encountering vibrant tropical fish and corals while trying to spot a turtle or a dolphin. We could not resist testing out the quirky rustic vibe at the Whalebone Brewing Company. Although we do not classify ourselves as craft beer goers, we did like tasting all the Ningaloo spirits they whip up out the back, paired with their delicious pizzas and live music sessions. We heard it was the place to go to kick off our boots. Well, they were actually thongs. But we agree, after spending a month exploring the Ningaloo Reef, the Whalebone is the taste of the Ningaloo and somewhere you definitely have to go.
roadside stop for lunch. Hi. What do you got for lunch? Ooh, last night's leftovers. What was it? Where's Gus? Oh, there he is. Hello, boy. You want to lay down in the shade? I've got air fryer going with some fish and chips.
We are currently at the ridge. As you can see further up there where the white sand is, that is 14 Mile. We're extremely close. The accommodation down here is not individual bays. Actually, you can see this campsite here, that is 6 through to 10 or 11. And through to this pocket is campsite 1 through to 5. And as you can see, all of them are bayed with bollards and numbered, but everyone is actually tucked in together. We have generous spacings for each camp, not literally on top of each other. So for us, as you can see, we've still got quite a bit of space inside our bay, as too has everyone else. And if I can shimmy through the beach sand here, you can see that the ocean is literally quite calm today. It's crystal clear. This is still classified as part of the Ningaloo. It's just further down south from Coral Bay. Not too far actually. There's a dirt road that goes through to Coral Bay that is actually only like 16 k's or 40 k's if you go out by the main road. So down here we are, as I said, actually on the ridge, and as you can see the ridge line is all there. It's quite rough terrain, but heading back up walking wise towards the 14 Mile beach area, you can see that there's plenty of white sand to be walking along. If you wanted to do snorkeling, we are not that far from Five Fingers Reef and a couple of the other more popular spots here on the Ningaloo. If you're struggling to get some of the more popular sites, check in and see what you can get. Not only at the ridge here, but also Point Billie. They are sort of the quiet achievers, and they allow you to be in the vicinity. Sunbaking, snorkeling, fishing, shell collecting, dog walking, paddling in water. You can do it all here. Even see the turtles. Tonight's same but different is going to be quesadillas. We've got TVP in this one and beef mince in this one. And then we just will whack it all together and then put our rice and our condiments in the wrap and pop them back into the fry pans to sear them on either side and melt the cheese through.
Where we going, Rosie? Hey? Where we going? Going fishing? Yeah. Where we going? To Turtle Rock. Here we go. It's actually parked on the edge of the cliff.
The thermometer says it's 34 inside today. Here on the Ningaloo coast we are running the aircon. It is currently using 1133 watts. We're running this one at 20 degrees on level 1 fan, and we've got a couple of Sirocco fans going as well, and that's giving us the nice gentle breeze we need to keep nice and cool. Now, what are you puppies thinking about the air conditioning in our off-grid camp? Oh, sorry, Rosie's busy drinking, and Gus couldn't care less because he's sleeping. They seem to be doing just fine. All these off-road tracks make things come loose, so it's time to tighten things up. And because they weren't really screwed on that well to start with, there's some reinforcements happening. Overhead kitchen package, freehold. Now, we are currently located right on the beach, and it is sandy, sandy, sandy. So each day we are using one of our 18 volt appliances, and just going to show you. So we've got this Ryobi brushless vacuum in our pack. It's more designed for that industrial sort of workplace environment, not a standard vacuum. It does come with the flexible cord. It does come with a long section that you can connect so don't strain your back. It also does come with a couple of other fittings. The two that I use the most in the caravan is this fine one to get in under the cabinetry, and just a small version of a floor one. So just gonna whip around my van and get the dust up. As you can see, this one is one favourite toy with dogs. I love the blower vac too. Just changing over these fittings. They just slide on, slide off, and they work really well. And I just tilt that on an angle, and that helps me get in under the cabinets. Rosie, you don't get Mummy's vacuum cleaner. There's also the capacity to shorten it a little bit, just a smidge. Just do a bit of light cleaning on those windows. It's not perfect. I still wipe them down with a cloth, but it does get a lot of that dust off, especially if you've been travelling in red dirt. We also have the opportunity to use it for cleaning the car, cleaning out the dog beds, just about anything. I even use it in the shower to vacuum out the shower base. Tonight's same but different is butter chicken, butter tofu and garlic naan. We are at the entrance to go into 14 Mile and the Ridge, and everyone that's checking out today is doing their tyres. Just popped into the Ningaloo Bridge Roadhouse to fill up with some petrol. Car's a bit thirsty. Getting a bit of juicy Lucy. This looks like a resident of the Roadhouse, and my bird knowledge is not that good, so I don't know whether these like to be approached, so I'm literally not even going to go there, pretty as it might be, because I don't feel like being chased this morning. That is not on my to-do list. Hi Gussie, you're looking muddy.
What's going on? Rosie's awake too, we should give him a walk back there.
Yeah.
We've just come out of the Ningaloo Roadhouse and got some fuel and a snack for lunch. But yeah, we've just been 7 days, 7 nights, whatever you want to call it, at the Ridge, just down from 14 Mile on the Ningaloo, our last stop on the Ningaloo, and heading south.
So it's supposed to be tourist day today, but I have to show you something that we haven't seen very much since we left Victoria. We saw it on a Nullarbor, and we've had very
well, this is our third night. We had a night of rain on the Nullarbor at the Abundant Cliffs. We had a night of rain, I don't know, somewhere else about 3 months ago, and a couple of spits now. So it's 3 times it's rained, and it's only ever been a couple of hours of rain, not a downpour, in just over 6 months. We just clocked up 6 months.
Yes.
6 days ago.
Yep.
So yeah.
So we were hoping to jump out of the car and do a few things, but it's a bit wet. So
Jump around, run around in the rain.
yeah,
Not something we see very often.
might make my hair all frizzy.
Yeah.
But the doggies are going to need a little bit of a leg stretch soon. They've been in their cubby houses for a little while we've been travelling, so yeah, it's just going lunchtime, so we will hopefully be able to pull up somewhere, get out and do our touristy thing, let the doggies have a run around and then hit the road again.
Yeah.
Ciao.
This is why you want a radio, apart from the fact that you should have one to be able to talk to trucks trying to go around you and all that sort of stuff in this area, in the Pilbara. But we've got a caravan in front of us here. He's got a flap open on his roof. It's flapping around like crazy. Been flashing headlights at him, spotties on him, calling him on the radio, nothing. And the bloke ahead of him just lost his side mirror, went bouncing down the side of the road. Trying to call him up on the radio, nothing. Flashing headlights, nothing. Utterly hopeless. No idea. At the Quobba Blowholes. Just pulled up for a quick look on our way to Carnarvon. Let's see what it is. It's a bit of a gnarly little area to get down to get to it. Like being on another planet, isn't it? Oh, look at this, that's crazy. Oh, man, look how rough it is. Jesus. There's a memorial plaque back up there in the car park about the amount of fishermen that have lost their lives here. Must be pretty treacherous looking bit of coast. Have a look how rough it is, rough as shark. Very dangerous little area. Good fishing though, it's deep, very deep.
Listen to it roar.
Yeah. That was close. Literally splashed our legs. Let's get the hell out of here. You're going to end up in the drink. Oh, that is crazy. Absolutely wild, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not even a windy day.
I know. Wild West.
Yeah.
Wild West Coast.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yet another of our famous bucket list items have been ticked off at the awe-inspiring blowholes, watching the powerful ocean swells forcing the water up through the sea caves and out the narrow holes in its rocks. It was already a wet and wild day, let alone the jets of water erupting into the air, some of them going at least 20 metres high. We did a reconnaissance mission over to the aquarium and didn't even get out of the car with the bone-chilling rain and weather, but we could see why. This little lagoon with its white sandy beach, coral, fish and shells make it an ideal spot for snorkelling. We tried to plan our booking on the Ningaloo Coastline to try and catch a glimpse of the most marine life we could, and August-September is at the very end of the season for whale sharks, humpback whales and manta rays. It does mean that we missed out on seeing the turtles nesting, but we still got to see them swimming around day in and day out. We hope you have enjoyed our time on the Ningaloo Coast as much as we have. If you are contemplating booking a stay, we hope that our rundown on our sites has been useful. The next stretch of the coastline isn't an area that we've done much research on until now, so we welcome you back next week so we can share some of the Coral Coast highlights we find in our travels. Our first stop is out of this world and blew our minds.